Well, we go to the top half of the 11th. And Trey Dennis will lead off, followed by Mike LaBelle and Patrick Brady, who remains in the game playing in right field for the first time this year. Dennis shows bunt, lays it down, first base side, fielded by Oxford. He flips to Nicholas, not in time. Robert Nicholas, trying to cover the first base bag, is beaten there by Trey Dennis. And the Navs have the leadoff runner on in the top of the 11th.
Great bunt laid down by Trey Dennis. Running out of the box and able to lay it down is just finally past the mound of past Rob Nicholas. Oxford wisely coming off the bag to field that one, and Rob Nicholas just not fast enough as he took the throw from Oxford to beat Trey Dennis to the bag.
Well, Mike LaBelle surely up there to try and bunt, and Efrey Valdez knows it. He's on the lip of the infield grass, now a step inside of it. Nicholas out of the set. LaBelle shows bunt and takes ball one. Nicholas entered this game in the 9th inning with the Lowell All-Americans ahead 6-4. Ben Waldrip hit a 1-out, 2-run home run to right field to tie the game. Now top of the 11th, tied at 6. Takeoff attempt at first, and Dennis dives back in. But Mike LaBelle bunted Dennis to second last night in a scoreless game in the bottom of the 8th. Dennis would then steal third and score on a pass ball. Now Nicholas comes set. LaBelle showing bunt. 1-0 pitch is up and in, ball 2. Now last night, the count ran to 3-0 on Mike LaBelle in this exact same spot, scoreless game. And LaBelle bunted on 3-0. Now it's 2-0. Throw to first, Dennis back in. LaBelle will surely be trying to bunt again on 2-0, given Jason Falcon's tendencies, but would he bunt again 3-0 is the question. Nicholas set, LaBelle showing bunt, lays it down foul. Off of the leg of the catcher, Will Cooper, and the count is now 2-1. So, no such problem will arise for Jason Falcon and Mike LaBelle. Instead, Nicholas with his first strike against Mike LaBelle. Then the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Valdez still pinching in sharply at third. Nicholas set. Here's the 2-1. LaBelle lays it down, first base side, trickling, foul.
Great play by Eric Oxford. The bunt attempt was hugging the first base line, but skipped foul, and Oxford wisely picked it up once it went into foul territory.
The count now 2-2 to LaBelle, and I'd imagine that LaBelle will be swinging here. He has a hitting streak of 7 games and a hitting streak of 4 games already this year. Very capable hitter. Dennis at first base, 2 balls and 2 strikes. LaBelle showing bunt before the pitch and lays it down. Fair ground, first base side. Oxford fields, and Nicholas picks it up as he collided with Oxford and throws to first in time. Pagliarulo covered, and LaBelle is retired. The sacrifice successful, 1-4. And Dennis is now in scoring position with 1 out for Patrick Brady.
And when Patrick Brady grounded out to second baseman in the 9th, you said that possibly the end of his hit streak.
That's right.
Ben Waldrip made sure that it would not end as he hit a 2-run home run that tied things up. And here we see Brady up again.
Dangerous hitter Brady as Nicholas spins and looks back. Dennis at second. Patrick Brady is the league leader in hits this year and is the league leader in batting average as well. First pitch to Brady. Fastball taken for a knee-high strike over the outside corner, and the count is 0-1.
No one working in the All-Americans bullpen, so this is Rob Nicholas's game.
No balls and 1 strike. Patrick Brady against Robert Nicholas. And he looks back, Dennis at second. Now Patrick Brady on his 13-game hitting streak entering play tonight. 20 for 48. Batting at .417 with a home run and 10 runs batted in those 13 games. Nicholas set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a slow grounder, foul. Just trickling away from the catcher, Will Cooper. And Brady falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Patrick Brady last night was 1 for 4, extended his hitting streak in the first inning. Brady with 25 hits already this year. We're still in June. That is the NECBL best. Nicholas set. The 0-2 pitch grounded. Foul outside of first. That ball took a strange hop as it bent around the first base bag, but on the foul side, fielded by Oxford in almost fair ground. So the count remains 0-2 to Brady. Trey Dennis at second base. He has tremendous speed. Stole third base last night in a similar spot. Actually, the exact same spot. Dennis takes his lead off a second. Now the 0-2, hit high and foul down the right field line, and we'll do it again at 0-2. Trey Dennis has 9 stolen bases this year. Picked up his 8th last night and his 9th tonight. But stole third base ahead of Brady's comebacker last night in the 8th. Dennis would then score on the pass ball. Nicholas comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a chopper to second. It's Pagliarulo. Picks it up and throws to first in time. Dennis heads to third on the ground out to second. So now there are 2 outs. That'll be left up to the cleanup hitter, who has been, well, the hero tonight for North Shore, Ben Waldrip. Now we have a meeting on the mound, and I wonder if I'll go to the lefty here. This looks like it might just be a conversation with Robert Nicholas, who really has settled down nicely since allowing the 2-run homer to Waldrip. But of course, this is a rematch of the 9th inning when Ben Waldrip homered off of Robert Nicholas to extend this ball game. The Navs were trailing 6-4 entering the 9th. Mike LaBelle reached on an error by Charlie Pagliarulo. Brady would ground out, but then Waldrip hit a majestic blast to right field, one that we've estimated at past 375 feet. I
was getting word that Oliver Palmer is now playing second base instead of Charlie Pagliarulo.
First pitch to Waldrip, fastball taken outside. It's 1-0. Another thing to consider here is that they could certainly pitch around Waldrip. They have a couple of bases empty, first and second, with Trey Dennis on at third. Mike Dowd is on deck, and John Hill's in the hole. Here's the 1-0 to Waldrip. Fastball taken down in, and an excellent block by Will Cooper. He just saved a run. What a way that would have been to go down in this one after how last night ended. Will Cooper picking that ball on the backhand before it could skip by him. And Trey Dennis, with all of that speed, would have scored with ease. Now Nicholas set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Changeup. It's taken for a called strike. Threw it knee high and fooled Ben Waldrip. The count is now 2-1. The righty Nicholas versus the lefty Waldrip from St. Anselm College. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball left side and through, a base hit. Dennis scores. Waldrip stops at first. It's an RBI single for Ben Waldrip, and North Shore takes a 7-6 lead. Ben Waldrip comes through again. A 2-run homer to tie the game in the 9th, and an RBI single to give the Navs the lead in the 11th.
3 RBIs off the bat of Ben Waldrip in the last 3 innings. So he's doing it all himself.
Now it's Mike Dowd. Nicholas set, and the first pitch to Dowd swung on and hit in the air to right field. Going back, Miller in front of the warning track. He's at the wall, and he has to play it off the wall. Waldrip to third. He's being waved around. Here comes the relay to the plate. He's safe. And going to third is Dowd in safely as well. It's an RBI triple for Mike Dowd. And North Shore leads 8-6. Well, the wheels have come off for Robert Nicholas facing the middle of the Navs order. Ben Waldrip has driven in 3 against him. And now Mike Dowd drives in another. It's 8-6. Dowd on at third. And it'll be John Hill with 2 outs. This all coming with a couple of outs. Dennis was at third with 2 outs. Waldrip the RBI single, and now Dowd the RBI triple.